I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too hard to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
I know technically, Kate, that Bo Nix is a rookie. But geez, watching him perform over 61 starts, 5 years of college football. This is a grown-up. This is an adult the Broncos are getting. So much experience, and he's going to be able to handle such a deep playbook for these Broncos.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They send a tight end in motion. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, ball at the 36. Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Pass is caught at the 9.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Nix from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nix off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Williams. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They're running the option, short side. And they had that one contained right at the line. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Allen. Flush down now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Amendola able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he goes on the bootleg. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over possession. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Man in motion here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Sent down by Cody Barton. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Coleman with the grab. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now run by Cook. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care when, just fine. You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air again, Allen. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. this away. On the return, here's Mims. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Third and just 2 to go. They'll throw again. Nix. It's taken in by Williams. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Nix from the gun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line, the concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's 2nd and 2. Cook calls it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. the 45, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Amendola able to put it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He'll throw it. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They motion a receiver left. Now it's Cook. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Allen. Complete to Coleman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Receiver in motion, going left. On 1st down, Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Nix off the play action. He's on the move. He can run it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. Strong running inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Play action with Nix. Finds Mims. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Nix. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're heading in reverse after that sack.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Second and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And the kick is good. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Bills and Keon Coleman are running out to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Man in motion, headed right. First down throw for Allen. Caught near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really